The Premier League season is about to begin on Friday. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, so might as well do my predictions for the table. I have decided on where to put each team, and decided my reason. Simple, same thing I'm gonna do with the end of the season finishes. I'm gonna do reality versus prediction, where I'm gonna rate how I did. I think I've done okay with this table. Non-biased predictions. This is all how I would think the Premier League would end. Okay, let's start with 20th. By the way, on the table, on this, I'll be pressing the table and also where each team ranking, if you guys don't remember. Okay, from relegation battle, relegation teams. In fact, 20th, I have gone for Bournemouth FC. The reason I'm going with Bournemouth 20th because I feel like with Bournemouth, I don't see them as a Premier League side. This is the problem I'm having with teams that are getting newly promoted, is that you get 3 months off the owners with 3 months, and you have to strengthen your squad. Norwich didn't do that. Sheffield United didn't do that. I don't think Bournemouth done that well with the transfers. I don't think. If I look at the team, I just don't see them competing like as a team that this is a Premier League side. I don't see it as a Premier League side. It's the Championship side. Scott Parker, this guy has been a West Ham legend for me. He's been one of my favourite West Ham midfielders of all time. So it's hard for me to say this, but I think Scott Parker will be the first manager to be sacked. If he strengthens his squad more, then yes, Bournemouth can survive. But this is Bournemouth. They sold players like Dan Dreamer. Last season they sold Wilson and King. They got Premier League rejects, and that is a must. That is a must. Consumer concerns for Scott Parker and the Bournemouth AFC Bournemouth's owners. 19th, I have gone for Leeds United. The reason why I'm going for Leeds United is just like, one, they should not. The biggest mistake in the Premier League last season was Marcelo Bielsa. Getting sacked last season was a massive mistake. Yes, Leeds were having problems with Marcelo Bielsa. Yes, Leeds fans were saying, "No, Leeds Bielsa out." But the thing is it really Marcelo Bielsa's fault that Leeds were in that position? I don't see that problem. I feel like Jesse Marshall was a good coach last season, but can he survive the whole 38 games? No, I don't think so. Plus, it's the same exact problem Bournemouth had. You sold your 2 best players. You sold Calvin Phillips to Man City and you sold Rafinha to Barcelona. And I'm thinking, wait, yes, it's not about the money when you're buying players, but you sold your 2 best players, and I just can't find a reason why you would survive. If you guys brought back Marcelo Bielsa and kept Phillips and returned with Rafinha, then that would have been a perfect season. 18th. Now, 18th has got to be my hardest pick. Who would be the last team to get relegated? It was either Nottingham Forest or Fulham. People saying, why don't you put Brentford? Some people are saying, why don't you put Southampton? Why don't you put... It's just... most likely, when you watch the Premier League season, most likely the teams that have been promoted, most of them have been relegated. Like us, we were relegated in the 10-11 season, which sucked. But you look at the two teams, Fulham and Nottingham Forest, I just feel like can they survive the Premier League? It's hard to choose. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for Nottingham Forest. The reason why I'm gonna go for Nottingham Forest is I feel like this is gonna be a massive, one of the big mistakes I'm gonna say. I feel like Nottingham Forest, it's been a long time since they got back in the Premier League. Yes, they're European champions, but can they manage the Premier League? Yes, they've beaten Arsenal and they've beaten Tottenham last season in the FA Cup. But it's just, looking at the team, it's just making me feel like, can this be a season where we would put Nottingham Forest a survival? It would be a great escape. I think this will the relegation battle final day would end. The last place, so 18th place, will take place on the last day between Fulham and Nottingham Forest. I just feel like with Fulham's Marcus Silva, they have got to be one of those teams that can survive. Nottingham Forest won't survive in the Premier League. I'm sorry, but you'll have a good. I mean, you won't have a. It'll be a bad season, but it won't be like how bad Leeds United and Bournemouth will go. 17th, I have gone for Brentford FC. I feel like with Brentford, they had an amazing season. I mean, don't get me wrong, Brentford had an amazing season they had with Thomas Frank. This has been, I think, again, when you look at the Premier League, you've seen one season Wanderers, you've seen teams like Sheffield United having survived one season, they get relegated next season. Brentford, I think they can stay up with the team like Ivan Toney, Mbeumo. They can stay up with being 17th. I feel like they've got a pretty strong squad. Plus, they've got Wisa. Will they survive without Christian Eriksen, their best player from the Premier League last season? I think they can. They can survive the Premier League next season. I feel with the team that they have right now, I think they can push for 17th. Yes, 17th is bad, but I just feel like where would you even put them in if it was between Brentford, Fulham and Nottingham Forest? 16, I have got for Southampton. The thing is, Southampton, they've got good players, but when you have, they're going to have striker problems in Southampton. I feel like Southampton will not be happy with Hasenhüttl's choice or not bringing a striker. Yes, they've got Adam Armstrong. Yes, they've got Tate Adams, but I feel like when you have the not having Broha, their best striker, it's just I feel it's going to be a. If Southampton does go down, not getting a striker will be their problem. They should. I think House of Nation and Southampton owners should ask the Chelsea owner and Thomas Tuchel to bring back Broha to the Premier League. If they to Southampton, if Broha goes back to Southampton, yes, I will change my prediction. But if they don't bring back Broha from the Premier League team Southampton, then I don't think it will be a massive problem. 50, I think it'll be a massive problem. They do sell, do not buy back Broha, but if they do buy Broha, then they can strengthen their squad. They see a striker 15. I have gone. Sorry, 10, 9, 9. So 14, I have gone for Everton. Everton had a bad season with Frank Lampard, and they have sold Richarlison to Tottenham. The thing, I think with Everton right now, they need to buy someone like Maddison. Maybe Maddison will be a good choice to replace Richarlison. I think selling Richarlison to Tottenham was a massive mistake, especially when you have that rubbish season you had with the rubbish season that you had with Frank Lampard last season plus Rafa Benitez. It's just you sold one of your best players to Tottenham, and nothing wrong to giving players to Tottenham, but the thing is that when you give you need to strengthen your squad. We had that problem last season when we didn't strengthen our squad. Everton, again, they need to fix their defence. They need to stop trying to get reckless. They need to control their temper. That was one of the problems that I had with Everton, that they keep losing their temper. They keep getting injury crisis. Same thing with Leeds. They keep getting injury crisis. And that's going to ruin their squad, especially last season when Everton had so many red cards and they had injury crisis, which have made the team short to make them get relegated, to get to the relegation battle. So it will be hard for Everton, but all you need to do is just stop getting reckless when you tackle and make sure what your players are doing. Because if you get reckless so many times, then it will be a dangerous season for Everton to be dropped. So the relegation battle will be Everton, Southampton, Brentford, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Leeds, and Bournemouth. The teams will be relegated are Bournemouth, Leeds, and Nottingham Forest. Let's go 13 to 8. 13, I've gone from Brighton. Brighton had an amazing season with Potter, aka Potter. Graham Potter had a good season with Brighton, but you sold Basuma. I think that Brighton will have a good season. Maybe they can replace Basuma next season. Maybe they can have a new striker. Maybe they can. They should have the same motivation they had last season. Graham Potter's an amazing manager and something that you should never underestimate. Graham Potter. Seagulls. Last season was Brighton's best season, and again, if they keep their momentum up, they can go to 13th. Aston Villa will be my 12th pick. The reason why I'm going to go for Aston Villa for 12th is because of one reason. Because of Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard has been an amazing Liverpool player, a Liverpool legend, a Premier League legend. he will do business for Aston Villa. He will bring. He knows whether I feel like with Gerrard, he can bring. He knows what to strengthen. He knows what's allowed to play. When you're having a Premier League legend like Steven Gerrard to manage, that is an excellent choice. Villa made the right choice to keep Steven Gerrard. Next season, with Danny Ings and Bailey, and like they just need to keep strengthening their backside, and that's it. I mean, it's hard to. If you just need that, they've got excellent midfielders and attackers. Just the backside is going to be a massive problem. 11th, I have gone for Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace again. They have Vieira. Vieira is one of the Premier League legends of Arsenal. He has been an invincible player from Arsenal. He's done bits for Arsenal. I think with Palace's squad, they have got the mentality of being a Premier League team, to be consistent. With Vieira's help, they can push harder and harder. And with Vieira, I feel like they have got to be strengthening up with I think it's mentality, with the strengthening the mentality. We've got a good stadium, Selhurst Park. Soha, Palace's best player. So yeah, 11th has gone to Palace. So the bottom 11 to 20, Palace, Villa, Brighton, Everton, Southampton, Brentford, Fulham, Forest, Leeds, and Bournemouth. Okay, top 10. The reason why I was better I just feel like personally it would be suitable to bet them based on their squad. 10th, I've gone for Wolverhampton Wanderers. I was worried. I gotta be honest with you, I was worried with Wolves not doing good without Nuno Santos Espirito, but with what Bruno Lage has done with Sarr has been amazing last season. He has made a massive difference because of Patricio's got on to Roma. It's just, I feel like with the defense, it's gonna need to be strengthened. If they sell Neves, then the Wolves will be a team that would struggle. They need to keep Jimenez and Neves to keep that Wolves. The Wolf Pack, I would like to call it the Wolves team. The Wolf Pack, stronger. Okay. 8th, I have gone for Leicester City. Leicester City, Brendan Rodgers. Last season, Brendan Rodgers did not. So 9th, I've gone for Brendan Rodgers' team. Leicester, not 8th. 9th, I've gone for Leicester. Leicester. I keep seeing rumours about Leicester getting rid of Schmeichel. But Fofana didn't even have a proper season last season because he got injured due to a friendly game. Then selling Maddison, they've got a good team. They've got a team to compete for Europe, but can they survive without their best goalie, one of the best defenders, and the best midfielder? I don't know. I think Brendan Rodgers, and plus they haven't signed anyone from the transfer window, which is concerning for me. If you don't buy a player from a transfer window, that is concerning for me to watch. If I was a Leicester City fan, I would be concerned that you didn't sign anyone and you're going to get rid of players, which doesn't make sense. And plus, you should sign players. 8, I have gone for West Ham United. Now, that West Ham United is my club. The reason why I've gone for West Ham United because we have got Conference League to play. We have got Conference League, and I was checking the news. Someone reported saying that we don't have a 3 o'clock kickoff. If we play in the Conference League, we don't get a 3 o'clock kickoff till November, and that actually concerns me. We've got the players. We've got Areola, Skamaka, Aguard, Flynn Downs, but Conference League will kill us. I mean, Moyes last season put the Europa League ahead of the Premier League. I didn't like the idea that we didn't even have a strong squad. But if we sign Onana, we just need 3 players: and left back, a centre mid, and a right mid. So yeah, 7th. But I have gonna say this. But I think we can win the Conference League. I have said. I never said that we're going to win the Europa League, but I have so much confidence. If we win the playoffs, then we get the group stage. And we have got to play against Viborg or Tor Shavin. Basically, a Denmark team versus Faroe Island team. And to go to play Conference League on Thursday and Premier League on Sunday, it will tire us a lot if we play Thursday, Sunday, which I don't like the fact that we're playing on Thursday and Sunday. I never like the fact that we're playing on Thursday and Sunday. So, yeah. 7, back to Newcastle. Newcastle, they it's just the fact that Newcastle got new owners. I feel like with Newcastle's new owners, Newcastle will get Conference League. They've got enough. They're like one of the richest clubs in the Premier League. They've got business to do. They've got new Saudi owners. Second attempt to buy Wilson. If they just, instead of wasting their money on players that they don't need. Again, Newcastle the type of team that I feel like that they need to buy a new striker, like a new defender. And my new defender. And that's it. Newcastle, you don't think wisely. That's all I got to give Newcastle advice. Think wisely. Should I really buy this player? Should I really get the players that you need to strengthen your squad? If you think last season that your defense is weak, sign a defender. If you think that your midfielders was weak, then sign a midfielder from that position. They will do. I think Newcastle will not be that Man. They will not be Man City and PSG, but they will have a good season. Now we have gone to top 6, from 6th to 1st, from Europa League to the Champions League. Who am I going to predict? Okay, 6th Europa League. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be lazy. I am actually going to be lazy by saying this. 6, I have gone for Manchester United. At the end, without saying my reasons for Man United to go 6, you will see why I'm being lazy with my top 6 teams. 6, I have gone for Manchester United. The reason why I've gone for Manchester United to go 6 because of one thing. Ten Hag will do a better season than Ralph Ragnick and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fact. But you look at Manchester United's culture. Manchester United's culture is all about winning trophies to become the best team in the world. If you don't have that winning mentality, then you're gonna get sacked. To rebuild Manchester United the way that Ferguson did, it won't take you 38 games plus Europa League plus FA Cup plus the Carling Cup. It will take you years to strengthen Man United squad. You've got that Ronaldo situation, you've got the Harry Maguire situation, you've got players that are leaving the pitch at an early time, you've got the Glazers problem, you've got teams like Liverpool, Man City, the two of the biggest rivals against Manchester United. You need to strengthen your squad. You need to do this. You need to buy a lot of. You need to get new players from midfielders. How are you going to do that with Rashford and Martial? Can Rashford and Martial, can Man United players can survive the Ten Hag situation? This how he plays. See, in these sort of things, these sort of situations, you have to think wisely. He will do a good season. Don't get me. Have a good season, Man United. I don't have no doubt. But you look at Manchester United's culture. Their culture is like any other culture for a big team. You have to win big. You have to bring back the Man United glory days. It didn't take Ferguson to go from their first season to win the title. You have to. No one's gonna be Ferguson. No one's gonna be Wenger. No one's gonna be Mourinho. No one's Man United's job. No one is gonna be better than Ferguson. It could take you years, but you're not gonna be. You can't replicate what Ferguson did. You're gonna take years to. I think you actually need to buy more players, but you need to strengthen your squad. I feel like you've got so many problems, man. I've got so many problems right now, and like, my question to Man United fans is this: can Ten Hag survive with these sort of problems, and how would he survive these sort of problems? Well, I can say it will take you years to figure that out. 5th, I have gone for Arsenal. Arsenal FC. Arsenal's Arteta don't like. Arsenal is like gone big right now. He has done business by Jesus and Zinchenko. He's sorry, with Man City players. I think with that pressure of playing against Tottenham, that big rivalry, the North London derby rivalry, mounting at Tottenham, saying, okay, you know what, last season Tottenham finished above Arsenal. From that mentality, Arteta should get revenge. They should get revenge on Tottenham, saying, you know what, Tottenham, you're from North London, we want revenge. You took our Champions League spot. Champions League spot does not belong at White Hart Lane. It belongs at Emirates. So that's what Arsenal, they have to get their revenge mind on. They have to. I mean, they were so close to winning the spot for the Champions League, and they really ruined it. So, Arsenal, you need to get that motivation back. No more Arteta out. More than confidence of saying we want Champions League. We want Champions League. Now top four. Only 4 teams. 4 teams are going to compete for top four. Fourth, I have gone for Chelsea. Chelsea, this is the same situation as Southampton. I don't feel like they have a striker. Werner might be leaving, and they're gonna if Lukaku left Inter Milan, Werner might leave. He might go to Juventus, and the only striker that Chelsea has is Broja. And so many, and you look at West Ham, we wanted Broja. Southampton might bring Broja back. One of them might be having talks, and then you're gonna be in that situation where you don't have a striker. Havertz is not a striker. The only thing that I can say is Chelsea, you need to get a striker. Werner is not that guy who can score goals, and he might even go back to Leipzig. There is a rumor that Werner might go back to Leipzig. So if you sell Werner and Lukaku, and you stuck with Broja, a guy who has had injury crisis for Southampton last season, how is that gonna that is gonna affect you a lot? And plus you have Sterling, you have Koulibaly. I don't understand why did Chelsea buy a striker before they bought Sterling, before they bought Koulibaly. They've got a team to compete for top four. I can see them competing for top four. But I just don't understand why would you not buy a striker first? You saw Lukaku because he wanted to leave. Why not buy a striker? There was rumours saying Ronaldo might go to Chelsea. Get smart, buy a striker. Strengthen your attacking option. Third, this is the worst. This is a sad thing to say. This is the worst thing to say in any video when you have a team that is rivals and you're gonna sing praises to them. My third team is Tottenham Hotspur. 13. So third the league. It's just because they made the team bigger by buying Richarlison, Bissouma, Perisic, and plus with Bentancur and Kane and Son and Moura, they've got a strong attacking side, Tottenham. And with Conte, one of the best managers in the world, they can strive for something. It's going to be another season where Tottenham's not going to win the league and Cup, but Conte will do bits for Tottenham. He's the type of guy that would do anything just for Tottenham to win a trophy or anything to win a trophy. Which is sad to say because I'm a West Ham fan and I'm saying Tottenham is going to be third, which is just sad and pathetic. For a team that hates Spurs, I'm not calling myself pathetic, and it's just annoys me to see Tottenham being like this. Second, this is the title race between Man City and Liverpool. I don't think anyone in the Premier League will be in the title race. Second, I've gone for Liverpool. The reason why I've gone for Liverpool is that how I don't understand with the whole Darwin situation. Will Liverpool survive without Mane? I feel like Mane going to Bayern Munich was a massive mistake. I feel like they should not have signed Nunes. They should have been Mane, Diaz, Salah. Mane has done bits for Liverpool. I think Nunes I don't think Nunes will have a good season in Liverpool. I think he would be a massive flop. Darwin Nunes. And plus, what they're going to do with Firmino, they've got Diaz, Firmino, and Nunes. Is Klopp going to rotate? Is Klopp going to be... Is Klopp going to... I don't know how Klopp's going to do it because he might just go front free. But how is he going to fix that? Jota signed a contract yesterday. Yeah, Liverpool's in the second. I just don't see the front three working well with Liverpool, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about the Nunes having a bad season. I don't think he'll compete with Salah and De Bruyne as two of the best players in the Premier League right now. Number one, I have gone for Manchester City to win the ninth title. Back-to-back titles for Man City. The reason why I've gone for Man City is I believe that Erik ten Hag will be... I think Ten Hag will... This would be an embarrassment to have the same repeat again for Liverpool, Man City that would embarrass Man United fans. That would embarrass the whole Manchester United culture to see Man City and Liverpool fighting for the top half to top the title race that Manchester United should have been fighting for. So it would, it would motivate Ten Hag to get stronger, but you have to win the league. Man City have signed Haaland from Borussia Dortmund, the best player one of the best players in the world. Young talent, he's on the bits. I think Haaland will Haaland will destroy the Premier League. He's got that he's young, he's got that potential, he can run quick, he can score goals, he can do this, he can do that. He's the type of player that can bring the glory days to Man City again. 19 teams we need to worry, including us, we need to worry about Haaland. I said, but Alvaro is Sterling leaving Man City a mistake? I don't think so. I think Sterling will have that more game time with Chelsea, but he won't have game time with Man City anymore with Grealish and Foden at left. And plus, with him and De Bruyne competing to be the best player in the Premier League, the Golden Boot is going to be complicated. Okay, the Premier League table is done. Now I have to go for top scorer, and I'm going to say my praise. I'm going to go for Haaland. I think Erling Haaland will destroy the Premier League. He will reach 25, 26 goals. It's going to be Erling Haaland, De Bruyne, Son, and Salah, but Salah and Son will be... Salah will be fourth, and Son will be third. FA Cup, I'm going to go for... I think... I'm going to go for Man City to win the FA Cup. Carling Cup, I'm going to go for Arsenal to win the Carling Cup. Okay, the EFL Cup. Europa League, I'm going to go for Manchester United to win the I would love to see Ten Hag to win a trophy in this first season, but can he do it with the whole Ronaldo situation? I don't know. So I'm gonna go for Man. But I'd love to see it. But it will be hard for Man United. But I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Man United to win the Europa League, Champions League. I'm gonna go for Bayern Munich to win the Champions League. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will be doing the ranking the home kits and away kits, and Chelsea and Leeds and Leicester has not. They have not given us the confirmation of whether or not what the away kit would look like. If they don't do it by Friday after the kickoff, I'm not going to do the away kit, because it'll be hard to do the away kit without the Chelsea, Leeds and Leicester. I will be doing 3 videos next. I'll be doing the Man City preview on Hammer TV and the Man City review, and I'll just be doing I'll do the Man City preview and review on Hammer TV, and Optimus reviews I'll be doing I'll be doing the home kit review. Peace. I'm out.